Hi everyone, this is Sandy and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I have here a pocket letter style flip book that I created. Some of you have probably already seen the flip through of the book in my previous video and also in my Instagram account. And today I want to show you how you can also make one yourself. So the flip book itself is very easy to assemble. I used to make the pockets for the flip book. I'll just show you the inside. So they're the pockets. There's 4 pages. So the pocket letter style book is a similar kind of layout as the pocket letters that we usually would make, like this one here, where we embellish and lay paper lay what do you call it? We do a paper layout and embellish the front, and then behind it we add some goodies or favors, the letter, washi samples, mail tag, and the front is just an embellished embellishments that we do. So this is similar. So the first page is an embellishment layout, and behind that are some word dies. The second page is again another layout, embellished layout, and behind that is some tags that I put in there, and I made these tags using the envelope punch board. The third page is another embellished layout. Behind that I added some mini envelopes that I die cut using my envelope die. This is the last page, and behind that I added a washi sample, and to the back of the book cover is an envelope where the letter will go in, and behind that I added an embellished tag, and I'll write behind that as well. So that's how the inside of the book looks like, and it's nice and flat, perfect for posting, shouldn't be expensive to send off. Even with all the goodies that I've got in here, it's still nice and flat. You can also hold the book together with a paper clip like I have here, or a wooden peg, a belly band, or you can just keep the book the way it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the book with the pockets. I'll lift that up here. So the first thing you'll need is one of these brag book style 4x6 mini photo album with the pocket sleeves like that. So we are going to need 4 pocket sleeves to create the pages. So what you do is you'll just cut off each pocket as close as you can to the seam, making sure you keep your pocket intact. So go ahead and cut 4 pocket sleeves. I'll just cut one to show you. So just cut it as close as you can to the binding, just like that. I bought this for $2, so you can purchase this in your discount variety store or your department store excuse me, or a stationery store. Okay, so that's how it will look. It doesn't matter if the edge isn't trimmed neatly. We will trim that off later. I've already gone ahead and already pre-cut mine for already. And another thing is, if you want, you can keep your pocket at that height. So that means your flip book will be at the same height as the pocket. Excuse me. But I've trimmed mine down to 4.5 by 4. Alright, so now you've got your, or once you've trimmed down your 4 pockets, we'll go ahead now and make the cover. So for the cover, it is best to, I would recommend you using double-sided decorative paper like I have. It just makes it look more prettier as well in the for your book. Okay, so what you'll need to do is you'll need to trim your cardstock at 10 inches by 4 3/4. Sorry about that. And then you need your scoreboard. And on the 10-inch side, we're going to score it at 4.5, 5, and 5.5. Okay, then that's all you need to do for the scoring. The next step is we are going to fold the score lines. And before we fold the score lines, just decide first which you want as your front cover. So I'm going to go ahead and that will be my front cover. So in the center score line, we are going to fold that in half. So your front cover will be a back to back. The next step is to fold the outer score lines that we did, which is the 4.5 and the 5.5 inches. So we'll bring up the first one up first and fold that up. And then just turn it over and do the same to the opposite side of that one and fold that score line up. Just making sure they all meet up. And press down your score line. Okay. So what you want to have is you want it to sort of look like a W, or that's the way it's going to look. Okay, so the next step is to get some strong glue. We're going to apply some glue in the valley fold. Okay, like that. And then just sandwich the folds that we did. Okay, so then you'll have like a flap in the middle like that. Okay, so that's basically the cover done. Okay, now we'll put that to the side again, and what we'll do next is you will need some washi tape for this next step. So we'll take 2 of your pockets, so making sure that's at the top. Actually, first we'll trim off the, we'll neaten the edge where we cut off at the seam of the book, so it's nice and gives it a nice finish now. I'll just quickly trim them off. So I just trim one just close enough to the seam line or the stitch line. I think this one is pretty okay. I've got one more here. I'll just quickly just trim that down. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll grab 2 pockets. We're going to line them up side by side. And you want to line them as close as you can, but not touching, just a little bit off from the edge, just a tiny bit. It just gives it more room to move when we want to fold the pockets together. Okay, a bit fiddly, but you'll get it there. Next, you get your washi tape, and then you want to place the washi right in the middle of the join, making sure I'm in frame. So just like that. and then we just flip it over and just join the back of that as well. Okay, I'll just trim that off. Okay, so then it'll look like that. You've got your pockets on the top. So then that should be able to close up. Just press it down. So that's your first 2 pages done. We'll go ahead and do the next 2. Okay, line them up again side by side. Just barely off the edge there. We'll apply some washi tape again. And we'll join that up. Take that off, flip it over, and join the back of that as well. Just like that. And then we'll just close that up, and that's your next 2 pages done. So now we have that one, and we also have the other 2 pockets. The next step is to we'll put that to the side now. We need some double-sided tape. Just apply some 1 strip of your double-sided tape to one side of the flap, and then 1 strip to the other side of the flap. Okay, so you'll have 1 there and 1 there. We just pull the backing of one side first. Grab your first 2 pages that we done, and all we want to do is just sit it and adhere it to the tape that we just put on there. So that should stay stuck. Okay, so there you have 1 page, 2 pages, and then we'll just move that flap over, peel off the backing of that side, and then we'll just place that at the back of that one, and making sure that your pockets are all lined up together. There we go. And then just close it up, and there's your flipbook done. So that's your front page, and I've just made a couple of embellished page layout already, so I'll put one of those in here just so you can see how it looks, and then you just slide it in just like that. And the pages, paper for the backing, I cut them out at 4 inches by 4 3/8, and that will sit nicely inside your pocket. I've also got a few die cuts. I'll put all the measurements down in the description box as well for you, so you'll remember for your information. So there's some dies. I'll put them in there. I didn't put a backing of that one, but just to show you, this is another one I've done. Just put that one in there. Oops. Just goes in there. And then you've got your other 2 pages here. I didn't fill them in, but this is just to show you how you can make the book yourself. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and I hope it wasn't confusing. So I hope you had fun and give this a go. And that's yeah, it's very easy to make. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. And I hope you make one of these pocket letter style flip books yourself. So thank you for watching.